Halloween event. If you don't want to mess it up in the same way how I did on another account, then watch this video. So the situation is that you need some upfront planning and quite a lot of upfront calculations if you want to be successful at the Halloween event. Everything revolves around energy. As you know from Monroe, energy lives forever, right? This time you need to know that you get 240 energy in a day. That's not much. Then you can purchase some energy every single day as well. So let me do some notes, take some notes. So larger. You get 240 energy in a day, that's true, but if you wasted your energy yesterday, maybe you don't want to stay awake until 4 a.m. so that you can make use of all the energy, right? So it may be less than 240 for you. Then you get up to 60 energy in the friends list. So make sure you have enough friends, obvious. Then you can purchase 135 energy in the morning, 75 in the afternoon, and 75 in the evening. And you can purchase 100, that's not purchase, that's actually a free thing, you know, in the events tab. And you can purchase, if you are a free-to-play player, you can purchase 120 energy a day. Let's see the deductions of playing a usual day. If you play regular stages, then you have to play 10 times, so it's 60. If you play 4 underground stages, these are also called elite stages, then it's 4 times 12, 48. So this is regular stages, this is 4 elite, 10 regular, 4 elite, and you may play some approximately 8 or so Abyss Den tickets. 8 times 6 is 48. In fact 10, sorry, 10, because you can get 2 for free. 10 Abyss Den. Then you see that you only got 537 energy remaining for the remaining of the day, let alone the fact that some people choose to play 20 elite stages, which is 4 times 48, so it's 192 for the other 16 elite stages, because that's usually a mission. 60 more to add it up to 20. So as a free-to-play player, you get to keep 345 energy if you optimize everything. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because 345 divided by 8 is 43. That's a problem. Because in this event, you need to play trick stages, and I think you have 70 trick stages. The energy requirement is nothing else but 70 times 8, which is 560. So if you're a free-to-play player, if you only spend up to 1 energy a day, you might as well skip those 16 elite stages and just stick to the usual day. You might as well consider taking a break from Abyss Den, taking a week break. Unfortunately, I messed up in this account as well because I did quite a lot of Abyss Den so that I can spend some energy. I didn't think ahead. Maybe you watch this video next year, maybe you watch this video this year and you're in the American region, American continent, and you can start planning your day. Because if you just spend the usual stuff and you optimize energy, then you have 537 energy left. And you need 560 to sweep all the stages. Now, if you're not a free-to-play player, you're at least VIP 1, then you can get an extra 120 energy, and then most of your needs are covered, but even then you cannot play all the 20 elite stages. That's how this game works. If you can purchase more energy, so let's say you're a VIP 3 and you can purchase 4 energy potions, it's 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 diamonds, then you're even better off. Okay. So then you're saved. The reason why I have to demo this on this account is that I messed up on my VIP 4 account, so most likely I won't be able to do all the 70 stages anymore. And during the recording I gave you bad advice. So instead of re-recording just the sound, I just re-recorded the whole thing. So this is the energy calculation. Let's start the event. Majesty, whatever, Halloween, yeah, they're doing decorations. So you won't recognize the playing field. Candy corns. These are called candy corns because whatever is sweet is bad for your teeth, I guess. Trick or treat. They have candy corns. Now, let's see. That's what you can do. You need to do decorating stages. Now, in order to get the whole thing started, you need to still finish some stages. So let's see what stages haven't I finished. I haven't done Guild Adventure, I haven't done any Underground, I haven't done any levels whatsoever. So I do the 10 levels and the 4 Underground. This is, I guess, a minimum. The absolute minimum. So I'm gonna do 10 levels. I don't know, is there something interesting? Yeah, I have my first red skill. I will do 10 levels on the Light Dragon. And I will do 4 Elite stages for my Awakening mission, whichever that Awakening mission is gonna be. 4 Awakening missions, there you go. By the way, notice this is my main account. So I'm at level 105. This is basically the account that is not a VIP 0 account and not even a VIP 4 account. So that's one thing. Now you can start decorating because every energy you spend, you get 2 corns basically. I spent 60 energy plus 48, so it's 108. Double 108 is 216. So we can decorate. And we attracted the gremlin, whatever that means, trick or treat, yeah, the usual nonsense. Then we collect the 500 dragon blood, amazing. Then we can continue decorating because it's only 24. And look at what we've got, other than the pit fin, that doesn't really matter. We got some rewards, including treasure hunt permits, and we got 500 diamonds. This game mode is gonna give you a lot of diamonds, be prepared for that. We need to continue decorating. And now we got this Sir Pumpkin, whatever that is. Troublemaker. And as soon as you got Sir Pumpkin, you can start finishing these waves. Bear in mind that you will need to keep on going through all the waves as much as possible, because the more you execute in terms of the waves, the better you're off in terms of earning rewards. Oh, we have some appointed units. Yeah, this one. Too bad. Forgot about it. Okay, let's make use of this. And we have all 8. What is going on? Oh, I don't know where my mind was. But obviously have a Holy Knight. Obviously have this commander in here. And I think you're doing well. Yeah, fine. So anyway, it doesn't matter because we're kind of strong. I could use the other backup formation as well. I have multiple formations that are available, but now I'm using this one. Domain group. Oh, I forgot the domain because I have 6-star units. The Battle Angel. So let me play. These are gonna be all easy. And we got some corns. Now we got some more stuff. And there is this unit that gives us the shop. We'll soon talk about shop and purchases, because in the store you can purchase pumpkins, and pumpkins are currency. So we will talk about this. What is worth, what is not worth purchasing, and so on. But in order to decorate the next one, how free-to-play player are you? That's the big question. Or how much you're willing to spend on energy. That's the question. If you're a free-to-play player, your next task is go through the waves. Oh no, actually it's the same for all player types. Go through the waves. As long as you can execute on the waves, you're fine. Always do the new waves. Every single time you clear a wave out of 8, you get 300 diamonds for first clearance. Here as well. And notice that the candy corns and pumpkins now, instead of 50, you get 70. So it's 50, 60, 70. And 80. Yeah, 80. If you have a lot of energy and you want to optimize everything to the teeth, then you might as well do more decoration, because as you go through the decoration, you have candy corns and pumpkins. There is a multiplier on candy corns and pumpkins. So I decorated once more. I don't care about what the decorations looks like, I just care about one thing: my percentage. Number of candy corns dropped in trick stage 30% instead of 10%. That's gonna be the next one. And the pumpkins as well, 20% instead of 10%. So that's what I care about. So if you're willing to spend 150 energy to get 300 corns, go ahead. It will cost you 50 diamonds or 100 diamonds or whatever, and then you get a small extra percentage on the next trick, which it doesn't even matter. Okay, so I won't do this. I will just execute the 4th wave and I will then decorate. Notice that we have 70 attempts a day, and every attempt costs 8 energy. That's the big problem that we have. That's why we made all this calculation in here. That if you do your usual chores, let alone purchasing Abyss then extra trials, the extra tickets, you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. And you will end up either having to purchase energy for 200 diamonds, or you will end up not being able to clear all the stages. Because every single time you clear one, you get extra pumpkins, and pumpkins means rewards. Or corns means progress, and corns also can also mean pumpkins. That's the idea. By the way, in the missions you can see that you can you get some extra rewards for clearing 50 tricks a day, and you also have rewards for total clearance. So you need to clear 250 between Monday and Friday to get the 500 diamonds. These rewards don't matter that much. You're not playing for the 1 treasure hunt permit. Who cares about this? No one. You're playing for one thing. You need to collect pumpkins so that in the store you can get, not in the store, where is it? In the treat section you can get some of these rewards. Some of the rewards are quite good and quite handy. That's why you're playing. It's not that 1 treasure hunt permit per day. So for the decoration, we need to make progress with the tricks. So we're gonna go to wave 5 and get the 300 diamonds. Plus now the reward is 100 corns times the multiplier. So let's see how many corns we're gonna get. It's more than 100. It's gonna be maybe even 130, 120, 130. I think it's 130 corns. No, just 110 corns. Okay, then I was mistaken. Our decoration was not that effective. Anyway, we had to stop at wave 5. And now you see that we're missing 110 corns. So you either spend 55 energy to level up and then you do next mission, or the other option is that you play a trick and you get that 110 extra by sweeping this trick. Both are working, But bear in mind that if you spend extra, might as well do the elite stages. If you spend extra, you will have to purchase quite a lot of energy. Because remember, if you do this usual spend with 345 energy, this is your usual spend. No, this is not your usual spend. Is what is left is 345. Your usual daily spend in terms of energy is 60 plus 48 plus 60 plus 192. Some of you don't have Abyss, then you're lucky. Or not, but you're below level 88. So your daily spend is normally 360. And on top of the 360, you need to spend 560. That's 920 energy a day if you do the 20 elite stages. And this is the amount of energy you get in a day. 705 with one energy purchase, 120. So this means that you can only afford this 20 elite stages if you purchase energy at least 3 times. And you can make progress in the Abyss then if you purchase energy at least 4 times. Like more progress, the 50 diamond extra. But if we do this, then you know that you will have to spend diamonds on energy purchases. The first energy purchase costs 50 diamond, the second costs 50 diamonds, the third and fourth costs 100 diamonds each, and the fifth one gets really expensive, it's 200 diamonds. Be careful, just saying, that's why we did the energy calculations. I chose to purchase 4 energy this time. I'm not saying it pays off, but I am implying that I want to make the best out of this video, so I'm willing to sacrifice 300 diamonds without thinking. And I will still do the 20 stages. This is just a day 1 calculation, because on day 1 you get worse rewards. We will unlock all 8 decorations. From day 2 onwards, things get a little bit better maybe. So then, we have 290. But we haven't made sufficient progress on the elite stages. So I might as well go to the awakening part and spend on the second one. Thereby we got 96 of this currency already. And I'll go all the way to the end because these are the rewards that we need. And I start farming the spells. Fine. So this means that we have sufficient corn, like sufficient numbers of corn, how corny that is, to decorate. And the decoration itself gives us a higher multiplier on the trick and on the other drop, which in turn implies that all your future tricks are gonna be worth more. It's a micro optimization, it doesn't matter much. Those 70 extra clearings help you a lot. So on the next trick stage, first of all, you got the other trick stage unlocked. Second, you have a higher multiplier. So bear in mind, this is 100, this is 110. You always increase the base as well as the multiplier with the decoration. The decoration gives you higher multiplier, so now it's 30% for corns and 20% for pumpkins. In the next one, it's 50% for corns and how much for pumpkins? 40%. So that's the idea. So I play a trick, the wave 6, obviously, because at this stage I'm not gonna spend hundreds of energy. And now you have a decision to make once again. Your decision 1 is that you spend how much energy? A ton of energy. So 575. Essentially, 575 corn equals 288. So 288 energy. Are you willing to sacrifice the 200 diamond attempt on energy? Well, I am willing to sacrifice whatever it takes to reach 20, because that's my daily quota. I'm gonna sacrifice it no matter what. So I would have done this anyway. So I go to the awakening part. I think I've awakened, well, I've done all the awakening missions. I've farmed one spell. I'm farming a second spell. And I'm gonna farm one more. I have to play in chapter 27 and only in chapter 27, so sooner or later, you know, all these items are gonna be collected. So with the second energy purchase, I'm done with these two missions. By the way, it's 1000 XP as well, and at this stage we're quite late stage, so I don't want to be left behind by quite a lot. So that's the idea. You got the corns, so you go back here and you see that some corns are still missing. There is no way in sanity to collect or spend almost 200 energy. Remember, 200 energy costs a lot. It costs really a lot. Especially that I made a huge mistake. I just woke up in the morning, I collected the basic energy, you know, and in the Abyss then I was stupid enough to purchase the 50 diamond Abyss then missions and get them done on Monday already. This was a dumb move on my end, because I didn't know that I would be so tight on energy. So this is a really dumb move. But anyway, by the way, just a side note, if you can get this twice a day, this Blackguard, then it's not a bad thing to do it. Oh, what is it? I was not thinking along the lines of optimization, but anyway, too bad. I was thinking about just running this like normally, but it seems like that I got a bit carried away with all this. So success rate is fine there. I never execute this, like I've never executed this like fully. Confirm start mission. Too bad that this is happening, that I have to execute this. Everything below 20 is cancelled. I will add these, doesn't matter. Start mission. I thought it was so much easier to execute this, but actually it turns out that it's not. So 20, yeah, that's the hero. What about these ones? And just get everything above 20%. Start. And I have two more. So if you execute this well, then your reward is that you level up faster and you get more rewards anyway. Start mission, and there is a seventh one. I almost never did this, so I was surprised myself that I have to do this. And unfortunately for the seventh mission, we need to lower the difficulty. Good. And start mission. Amazing. I should have lowered the difficulty. That's basically easier. Anyway, so basically with the Abyss done mistake that I made, still we're on a good track to finish. That was a 100 diamond mistake if I see it correctly, because that extra 100 diamond I will need to purchase a fourth energy. So let's do a trick. We need one trick. Oh wait, no, not this one. We need to sweep the trick once, just once. So you're gonna get 143 corns. And if you use this corns for decoration, you see that you need to do this twice. So one and one more. And meanwhile we're losing energy. So now we can decorate whatever. I told you the playing field, the map is gonna be unrecognizable, don't even worry. And now we got a higher multiplier, and we got another wave unlocked, wave 7. So you do the wave 7 trick, just the trick, and play. By the way, if you're new, then 1.24 million seems to be crazy, especially if your power is less than 100k, but you get a lot of buffs after the decoration. these are all buffs and some extra multipliers. So you still have a chance. I don't know for how long, like which wave is reachable. You will figure it out yourself. It all depends on decoration, and then you might need to spend energy on it. Anyway, we'll play the trick. And for us it's easy because our 30 million, maybe we can defeat 1.2 million. So that's the 7th one. And now comes the tough part. We're getting 180 corns per sweep. And we need to get 1800 in total. So we need basically 9 more of this. 9 times 8, 72 energy, so I'll have to purchase energy once more. So first, second, third, fourth. Soon we'll run out of energy. Now. So I have to purchase energy, 100 diamonds. I almost never do this, but this time we had to. And 9, that's the 9th one. We're done. Our calculations were correct. We can level up to level 7. Decorate. Okay, now we have a higher level. Everything is dark. Even the background became dark. We got the Eternity Adamants, we're happy about it. And we'll need to get up to level 8. Because from 60% we get extra candy corns to 70, that's the less important thing. The pumpkins are important from 50% to 60%. These are the important things. So we're gonna get an extra 10% pumpkins. And we get to enjoy wave 8 after the decoration. So this means that we're maxing out the base. The base, it's 130 pumpkins as a base. 1.4 million, or is it 14 million? I don't know. Let's see. This looks a bit more difficult. I'll double check. So we got 208 pumpkins. Fine. Was it 14 million? It's always hard to see. 1,483,857. So it's just 1.4 million. Okay, that's an easy battle for most of you. With all the buffs, obviously, not 14 million. And you see that we still have 50 remaining challenge times out of 70. So 50 times 8, you do the math. You know, that's quite a lot. You still have to spend 400 energy just on these tricks. So I'm gonna sweep. How much do we need? 4,000. Yeah, we sweep as many times as possible, 10 times. And we can sweep once more. And you see, that was a costly mistake of doing the Abyss then. Because I just didn't finish. Now, we're gonna sweep. How many times do we need this? 2, 5, 4, 2. And, well, 2, 5, 4, 2. And we need 1450. It's approximately 7 or 8 times. I'll do 7 and then we will see. I don't have to calculate everything. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And return. Let's see the decoration. Oh, we're short by 2. Okay, 3998. By the way, you get some of these resources, including material chests. So for example, these are my material chests. I will unlock 200. It's a bit too fast, so we don't see. I just want to test if we get any corns from this. Most likely not. And no, of course we don't. I just wanted to test it because if you get something, maybe you get some extra items. But no, it didn't happen. I need to play either one more trick or just spend 6 energy and then that's it. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? I will just play one trick for simplicity. So 208 sweep once. After the 208, there is no 9th wave. We just have an extra decoration step to level 8. Now the decoration is full, you can check it out. Hopefully there is gonna be no bushfire or anything. And we can get the legendary random epic union card that will make us a bit more powerful. We're done with the decoration. We'll go to the trick stage and we'll see what this means. Instead of 208, from now on we're gonna get 221. So we had 13 extra pumpkins, or whatever, not pumpkins, these corns. So I will continue as much as possible. And that's it. Now the next energy purchase is 200. That's not according to my liking or taste. But bear in mind, like in my specific case, what is going on? It's 18:05 p.m. until 6 p.m. 6 a.m. server time. That's when I think the new day comes, or either 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I'm asleep, so it doesn't matter to me. Maybe I will last log in at 1 a.m. or so. So let's see what it means in terms of energy. It's 7 more hours. So 7 hours times 60, that's the number of minutes, divided by 6, because you get 1 energy per minute. I can count on 70 more energy, plus 75 for the purchase of the afternoon purchase. That's gonna come at 18:30, or it's already coming, we'll see. Plus 75, that's 220 in total. Plus I have some friends that I don't know yet how much. Have I done this today already? No, I haven't. So collect. That's not enough. Unfortunately, it's not 60. Too bad. So have enough friends for this. I think on the, you know how you can do this. Go to server-wide and say add. What is going on in here? Whatever. Okay, that doesn't apply to us. So now we have some energy, and I think we can purchase more energy here because it's 17:30. Daylight saving started. That's the 75 free purchase, and the next one is gonna come at 20:30. So we can continue sweeping. That's the important thing. Sweep. We maxed out everything, including the 8 waves. From tomorrow onwards, you will just sweep. Oh wait, this is, yeah, 96, I'll sweep it 10 times, yeah. And that's it. We have 9 attempts left. 9 attempts, 9 times 8 is 72 energy. And we will get 75 energy for the evening purchase. So you see that I messed things up. I completed 20 stages in the underground. I did more than my fair share of my Abyss Den, and I purchased 4 energy in total. Don't do the extra Abyss Den stages and you can get away with just 3 energy. And if you just have 1 energy, you will need to sweep more here and maybe cut down on XP earning missions more. Remember that if your VIP 0, so VIP 0 is also a possibility, you earn this amount of energy, 705, and you need to make sure that you're in a position to spend on 70 trick stages. This is 560. So all you have for the whole day is, if you optimize energy even then, all you have for the day is 145 energy. That's not much, with all friends and everything combined. You can do overworld stages, that's like 60. 4 underground stages, that's like 48. And maybe spend the rest on Abyss Den and just give up on the week. So 36 is either Abyss Den or underground stages 3 or overworld stages 6 in total. You're on a tight energy budget in this case, and I think it pays off to pay for the 1 energy in terms of 50 diamonds. Okay, that's the idea. So let's see what we got, and let's also see the item valuations. That's also important. So first of all, in the missions we can collect some of these tricks. the Halloween quests, and the total quests as well. Too bad that we're not getting energy potions. By the way, if you had energy potions in the past, this is the time to use them. So if you're hoarding energy potions, it's worth diamonds basically at this stage, or extra items that you can get in the shop. So we have made the purchase. Also, let's check out the store. I've made the 1 diamond purchase already. That's for 300 of the currency. We can make these purchases. And now it is the time to calculate what is going on, to calculate how much an item is worth. So the idea is quite simple. You have 5,000 of this crazy currency, this pumpkin, and in exchange for that 5,000 currency, you will get, let's see, I will open another tab. You will get an opportunity to purchase stuff. So 800 diamonds equals 5,000 currency. That's the total. And in the meantime, I'm just trying to open a new tab off screen so that I can make some more calculations. There you go, inspect element. I can get started, and I can choose between tabs, by the way. So this is my second tab. This was the previous with the energy. Now the idea here is the following. We have 800 diamonds equals 5,000 pumpkins. The ratio between the two is 6.25. 500 divided by 800, 5,000 divided by 800 is 6.25. This is the ratio that we need to use to evaluate what is worth what. Furthermore, 1,000 pumpkins, 5,000. So 1,000 candy pumpkins for 5,000, and this is 5,000 candy pumpkins. And yes, you get 60 diamonds extra, fine. So this means that this is 1/5 of the left hand side value. So 800 divided by 5 is 160, and 160 plus 60 is 220. One pack is worth approximately 220 diamonds, plus the discount that you're gonna get. So best case, worst case, it's still less than 300 diamonds per euro or dollar. Crazy. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Rather spend 200 diamonds on energy than purchasing this one. And there are some other purchases, I won't detail these. So just saying. And now let's see the shop. That's in the treat section. First of all, if you have leftover corns, you take this not too high fructose corn syrup thing, this one, and get pumpkins instead. I don't know how much you will have a chance to get, but if, let's see, if you have 70 options, so 70 times 221, that's gonna be your daily corn quota multiplied by 4 is this amount of corns, and you divide this by 40, and then you figure out that you only got 1,547 pumpkins and 8,000 are available. You'll always be able to convert corns to pumpkins. In fact, you'll be able to spend the 200 energy as well, 200 diamonds for 120 energy. We will figure it out how much this is worth. I don't know. I get a sense that it's not worth it, but we will see. For now, you see that I've got 11,000 pumpkins already, despite the fact that I had to play on inferior waves and inferior things in general, and I played too much Abyss than I shouldn't have. So this means that after the conversion, because I don't need corns for anything, I got 126 extra pumpkins. It's peanuts basically. So bear in mind that this pumpkin conversion gives you peanuts. Either way, 11,500 pumpkins for the first day, plus how much? I still have 9 tricks to play, so plus 9 times 221. So it's 13,500 approximately, 13,489 per day for the first day. For the second day onwards, you will do 70 times 221, which is 15,470. And this times 4, plus the 13,489. So it's approximately 75k pumpkins. But then I've neglected the fact that you can purchase 1, 2, 3, or 4 energy, and every energy means 2 corns. Not 2 pumpkins, but just 2 corns. But I think that extra energy is just peanuts, because whenever you complete a page or a stage, you don't get pumpkins, you just get corns. And 40 corns equals 1 pumpkin. So this means that if you spend 20 energy, you get 1 pumpkin for 20 energy. This also means in turn that you get 6 pumpkins for 120 energy. And I don't think that 6 pumpkins are gonna be worth 200 diamonds. So that's your answer to the purchase of the 5th energy. No way in hell that you're gonna do this. So spending extra energy is a no-go. Now, all these units are useless, the purple ones, from the perspective of spending your hard-earned pumpkins. And then let's see from top to bottom. So Eternity Adamant is an option. Commander Token, Rare Battle Scar, it's usually an option. Let's see the other ones. You need 40,000 pumpkins in total in exchange for an artifact component chest, which can give you any of these artifacts, and I'm telling you their value, 1,800 essence, artifact essence, which in turn, if you multiply it by 5, it's like 9,000 maximum, but I would never pay 9,000 for any of these artifacts whatsoever. There is not even a hero armor in here or anything useful. Cornucopia is also a 1,800 thing. So no way, not even 7,000. I wouldn't pay even 7,000 for this, especially at this stage of the game where you can still spend covenants on units, and those units are in your main formation. No way. But 40,000, let's see, 40,000 multiplied by 6.25, and you know, I've done this already, the recording. It was a bit shorter though, because I didn't finish with the energy calculation. 6,400 diamonds. Too expensive, still too expensive to spend your hard-earned pumpkins on these. Well, hard-earned in a sense that we're talking about the fact that in the store you buy these extra pumpkins because it's worth it, but not for these units. So if you buy your hard-earned pumpkins, please not for this. Or, well, you can do this, at least you give your opponents an advantage. And voice pen, same thing. So 6,400. If you do the auction house on Saturdays, it's 7,777 the price. So you get a discount actually. 6,400 divided by 7,777. That's your discount. 17.7%. Now this for 27,000. 27,000, yeah, 6.25. The price is 4,320. This is a really scarce item. Whether the amount is worth it or not worth it is situational. If you have 4 of them for all your factions already, the right one, I'll show you what I mean. It's just I have a hard time figuring out where I am. Yeah, here. So for example, for Order Guild, I'm playing Order, I have 1 and I need 3 more. And you see that I'm not that well off in terms of these cards. I will need 4 in total, and the proper one. It's quite tough to collect the proper card. So if you have 4 of these for your choice, then so be it. Other than that, 4320, definitely worth considering. And by the way, you have 75k to spend in total approximately, plus, so let's see the total spend. It's 75k plus 20k in the store, so it's 95k plus 5 times 300, so it's 1,500, 96,500 pumpkins. That's quite a lot if you think about it. It's quite a lot, and you get most of it for free. You can just give you some diamond value on the 800 diamond purchases. And yes, you can calculate it in a way that, yeah, of course, like 800 diamonds, and this is the value. This is the value, but I get 70% of the pumpkins for free, so I multiply it by 0.3 and I only pay 1,296 diamonds. No, this is not true. It's a fallacy. So on your purchase, this is your fair value, and the rest you get for free. Yes, of course. But the 70% that you get for free, that's your discount. You get it for free, period. On the purchases, don't rationalize your purchases on other things that you get anyway. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. This is the fair price that you're paying on those 3,200 diamonds. And this purchase, in my book, it's a check mark. It's fine. These are check marks too, these stars, as long as you need them. Champion token. 11,000 for 10 champion tokens. What is going on? 11,000. 1,760. It's a markup. It's overpriced. Simply because 1,076 instead of the 152 that or 170 instead of the 152 that you could get if you pull 21 times, like 21 times 10 covenants. It's a almost 15.8% markup. You pay extra for the privilege of choosing any champion you want. When would you consider champion tokens? If you can stick star, for example, your champion right now by just missing 10 tokens, for instance, or less, I would definitely consider it. If I'm on week 1, very early game, and I wanted to get an edge over my competition who have no idea what they were gonna do, but I already have plans of which team I'm gonna use, which guild and so on, I might consider getting a champion. Assuming that I already have, well, actually, if I max out my commanders, that's tough, because you would spend 88,000 of your currency and you can get at most 95,000, right, for the whole week. So it's a tough call even then. I would not recommend it even then. But commanders, on the other hand, it costs 18,000 for 20, and that's not a bad thing, because for 10 it costs 9,000. So you're gonna get it for 1,440. So one token is 144. 152, you get a bit more than 5%, so 5.26% discount. And yes, you can choose any commander you want, that's true, but bear in mind that even in the Covenant event you just get a commander token selection option. And sometimes in the Covenant event they give you an option to get a commander as well, a specific one. That's completely garbage nonsense. Why would you do that? Like, what's the advantage of showing those commanders? It's just a trap. If you can get a selection chest. Well, ultimately it's the same thing. Maybe they wanted to save clicks. Anyway, so next one is Eternity Adamant, 6,000. So for one Eternity Adamant it costs 600. And if you divide it by 6.25, you see that it's 96 diamonds per Eternity Adamant. Fair price. Given the scarcity, it's worth it, if you can use it. The question is, what do you use it for? Commander banner development, so that you can unlock domains, is an option, but then you might want the commander token selection, Eternity Adamant, for the same reason. Champion weapons are options as well, but at this stage, spending Eternity Adamants, if you can get something else, Good question if it makes sense, because sometimes you would prefer Divine Herald units, because if you can have 2 pairs of Divine Herald units with domains and everything, then maybe all your efforts are on that. Good question. Eternity Adamants went down in value since the introduction of Divine Herald pairs. What do I mean? Pairs, for example, Battle Angel and the Titan, you know, they are together. Same the Wrath Lord and the Wasteland Walker, these ones. But still, it's a sane choice, and if you want a fairly priced item that is really scarce, then this is it. Commander token, you get a minimum discount. You can pass, and you can keep your diamonds on Covenants and focus on tarot cards instead, for example, or whatever. But rare orange battle scar. So it costs 9,000 diamonds. No, 9,000 pumpkins. It's 1,440 diamonds. As a reference, you go to the store, marketplace, and after making the usual purchase, this is the reflex that I have always. I didn't have time for this before. After that, if you scroll down, you see that some new items got unlocked. And 5 times, I'm not sure if it's per week, possibly per week, you can get these orange battle scar essences. These are not the rare ones. These are just the regular ones. For 5 of them, obviously. 5 of them give you a battle scar essence. Not a rare one, but a random orange battle scar. Regarding this one, this item, oh, where are you? Here. Rare orange battle scar essence. Rare. And you see there is a different frame around it. If you check out my inventory, I have rare orange here. I don't have regular orange, that's weird. Anyway, rare orange battle scar essence. Okay. So the price, 1,440 diamonds. I have no idea what its price is, but its scarcity is extremely high. But bear in mind that you need 5 to get a battle scar. And the rest, forget it. Unless you're badly in need. But these are really frequent items. I mean, you know, Abyss trial entry, it costs 1,800 diamonds, fine. You will get a huge discount on it, I'm letting you know in advance. 1,120. So you get an almost 40% discount. Yeah. But how many of this do you need? So that's the idea. Also, Void Mithril at this stage, what do you want with Void Mithril? Like, really? There are so much better use cases for a lot more rare items. Short summary. Tarot, yes, any of them. Commander, minimal discount, depending on when you need it. Eternity Adamant, scarce. Rare battle scar, rare orange battle scar, scarce. Anything else, complete nonsense. I mean, you want a treasure hunt permit? Let's see. How much does this cost? 7,000. Yeah, 7,000 for 10. Okay. So you get 1,120 diamonds. I can get treasure hunt permits cheaper than this. I can get one for 90 instead of 112, 4 times a week or 3 times a week. It's not even at a discount with respect to my own calculations. Plus you get 10 of these every Sunday for free. Why? Like Astro Silver, okay, you can make a case, fine. 600. Are you sure it's like 600? Or 6,000? This is crazy. You can get this for 880. Or even cheaper. If you have contract activated, even cheaper. Well, actually contract doesn't matter because this is included in the contract. So 880. It's expensive. These are all expensive. And even if you got a discount, these are just traps because these are common items. Don't spend on common items. What's the point? Nothing. And now you understood the name of the game. Make sure that you do all the 70 challenges. That's important, so that you get all these. Then spend the rest of the energy, do these candy corn pumpkin conversions, get the daily pumpkins, purchase the 3200 pumpkins, 3200 diamonds for pumpkins, and the rest you know. And then spend those 95,000 or so pumpkins on things that are valuable to you, out of those that are scarce enough, regardless of whether their discount is high or low. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you level up in terms of these scarce items. Another option, you don't purchase those 3200 diamonds and you just keep the diamonds. That's also possible for covenants. You pass on commanders, you pass on some of the value in here. You can still get eternity adamants for free. You can still get some other stuff like even tarot for free. It's not a bad idea actually, because it's just 20,000 pumpkins in total that you miss out on. You get quite a lot of the rare things for free, and you save for covenants, and you can pull covenants more frequently. And this is an advantage as well, because the earlier you get covenants, the better, because then your arena position will improve. That's the idea. So instead of 95,000, you will get 75,000 covenants. Let's see what I can shop for 75,000. So 27k plus 18. So 27 plus 18. That's 45. I don't have to think, that's why I'm calculating it with a calculator. Plus what else? The rest, I can get some of these, that's fine, like 36. That's 81. No, I can only get one of them, one of these tarot things, if I wanted to, but if not, then I will get the Battle Scar Essence instead. As scarce stuff, or the Commander tokens. You see, we have options. So it's like 45, I have 30 more. So this means that I can get either three rare orange Battle Scar Essences, or one Commander and one Battle Scar Essences. And then I have some leftover, like 3,000 or something, to spend on some nonsense. Tactics manuals, spell scrolls. At this stage it doesn't matter, it's just a change. Okay, that's it for the event. If you liked it, drop a like in the video, under the video, and hope this is quite a good event also for free-to-play players. Hopefully you got an answer to your question, whether how much energy you need to purchase and so on, and you can make your best judgment to get the best items that you actually need as well and are not too expensive.